These are your Unit 1B Day 5 video notes. In this video, you are going to continue practicing making factor trees, the same thing you were doing yesterday. So just as a quick reminder, a factor tree is when we take a number and we break it down into its factors, or the numbers you can multiply to make that number. Remember, a factor times a factor equals a product. So when I look over here, oops, it's a little messy, I can see that my product is 12 and my factors here are 2 and 6. 2 times 6 equals 12. Okay? All right, I'm gonna do this first one for you as a refresher, and then you're gonna do the rest on your own, since this is your second day of practice. So we have the number 100. The first thing I need to do is think of two factors I can multiply to make this product, because 100 is my product. So I know that 25 times 4 or 10 times 10 are two ways to make 100. I'm gonna go with 10. So 10 times 10 is equal to 100. Neither of these numbers are prime because they have multiple factors, so I know I need to continue my ladder or tree. So now I look at this number 10 and I have to think of two numbers I can multiply to make 10. Well, other than 10 and 1, we have 2 and 5. 2 times 5. 2 and 5 are both prime numbers, so I need to circle them. Now that I've reached prime numbers, I know that I am done with this branch. So now I go to this one. I again have the number 10. I think I need to think of two factors of 10, which the two factors of 10 are 2 times 5. 2 and 5 are both prime numbers, so I need to circle them. Now I'm at the end of my factor tree because I'm left with all circled numbers are all prime numbers. And then I will write it as prime factorization. So I look here and I see, okay, I have 1, 2. Do I have any more 2's? Yes. So I have 2 times 2, and then I have 2 5's times 5 times 5, and that is equal to 2 squared times 5 squared. Okay, 2 times 2 is 2 squared. 5 times 5 is 5 squared. So the prime factorization of 100 is 2 squared times 5 squared. Okay, so what you're going to do right now is you are going to try these two on your own. So pause the video and go for it. Okay, hopefully you tried these on your own and got the same answer as me. We have 20. Two factors to make 20 are 5 times 4. 5 times 4 equals 20. 5 is a prime number, so I circle it. 4 is not, so I continue with its branch. Two factors of 4 are 2 times 2 equals 4. 2 and 2 are prime numbers, so I circle them. Now I can see that every branch has a circle or a prime number on the end, so I'm done. And my prime factorization is I have 2 times 2, 2 squared, times 5. We'll go to 75. There are multiple different factor pairs that you could have chosen to start with. You might not have started with 25 and 3, and that's okay as long as you get the same answers at the end. So here I started with 25 times 3 equals 75. 3 is a prime factor, so I circled it. Now I know I'm done with this branch. 25 is not a prime factor, so I found two factors of 25, which 5 times 5 is equal to 25. 5 and 5, both prime numbers, so I circled them. Now I can see that every branch has a circle or a prime number at the end, so I'm done. And now I set up my prime factorization. So I have 1, 3, so I write that as 3. And then I have 2 5's, 5 times 5, so that would be 5 squared. Okay, let's move to the next page. Okay, I would like you to go ahead and try this on your own. and then come back and check your work. Okay, hopefully you tried these on your own. And for 27, the prime factorization is 3 to the third power. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 is a prime, circle it. 9 is not. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. 3 and 3 are prime numbers, so they're circled. There's 1, 2, 3 threes, so it's 3 to the third power. 38, 2 times 19. 2 and 19 are the only factors, and these are both prime, so the prime factorization would simply be 2 times 19. Now, 72, there are many different ways you could have started this. I started with 4 times 18, and then I broke it down into my prime factors. And I ended up with 2 times 2 times 2, 2 to the third power, and 3 times 3, 3 squared. If you did this incorrectly, please fix your work and go before you go to the next page. Okay, on this page, you can try these on your own and then come back and watch the video. All right, hopefully you're back to watch this. I'm going to talk through what I'm doing and you can check your work. So I have 80. 8 times 10 equals 80. Neither are prime, so I need to keep going. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 is prime, circle that. 4 is not prime, so I need to go 2 times 2. Those are both prime, so I circle them. Back up to 10. 10 is not prime. What are the factors of 10? Oh, 2 times 5. 2 and 5 are prime, so I circle them. Now I need to count how many 2's do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 2 to the fourth power times how many 5's? Just 1 times 5. Next one, we have 25. Well, the only way to make 25 other than 25 times 1 is 5 times 5. 5 and 5 are both prime factors, so they need to be circled. And I'm done. So the prime factorization of 25 would be, we have 2 5's, so it would be 5 squared. All right, last one, we have 50. So 50 is not prime, so let's think of some multiple ways to multiply to make 50. Oop, I'm going to go with 5 times 10. So 5 times 10 is equal to 50. All right, 5 is a prime number. I need to circle it. 10 is not, so I keep going. How do I make 10? 2 times 5. 2 and 5 are both prime numbers, so I need to circle them. And now I'm setting up my prime factorization. I have 1, 2, so write that as a 2. And I have 1, 2, 2 5's, so I'll write this as 5 squared. Hopefully you did these correctly. If not, keep practicing and ask for some help.